What's next for me in love? So my intention for this is to find out what's next in your love life. Are you going to reconnect with somebody from your past, or are you going to find somebody new? And if so, like when? Like, are you going to just be dating casually for about a year and then you meet somebody new, or maybe reunite with somebody? So we want to just find out what's next for you in your love life. What can you expect to go on? Currently, it's May, so I'm talking like spring and summer, but this is a timeless reading. So let's see. So we're going to have today. Now, these are all crystals that I mined myself in North Carolina, which is so cool. And another neat fact about North Carolina is they have a lot of precious stones there that are only found in places like Colombia and Africa and all the places where they have great stones. Um, this is um, black onyx. It's beautiful. And you can't really see it on the camera, but it's so beautiful. This is red jasper, real earthy, grounding, calming red jasper. And this is turquoise. It's a really light turquoise stone. Beautiful. So again, we're going to find out what's next in your love life. So 1, 2, 3. Take a couple of deep breaths, and I will see you on the other side. Okay, hello, and welcome to you, number 1. All right, let's see. What's next for you in love? Well, let's first find out a little bit about you. Like, where are you at right now? Are you just like okay. Are you out of a fresh breakup? Or you've been single for a while? Like, let's find out a little bit about you. All right. 5 of Wands. So it looks like you're struggling. It may be struggling to get along. This could be maybe you're dating and you're just struggling to find someone who you can have a harmonious relationship. See, these people are all trying to work together, but they're all going in different ways. So this is like trying to get along, but it's not working. So this could mean that you're in a relationship that you're not thrilled with and you're thinking of getting out of it and you want to know what's next. So far, that's what I'm feeling. Or you could just kind of be shopping around and not finding a good fit. So let's get a little bit more. So I'm going to say, though, definitely you're in a little bit of you're a little confused. You're a little stuck. You're feeling stuck right now. So let's see. What's next for you? What can we expect? Is it going to be an ex? Is it going to be an ex? Is it going to be someone new? Let's see. What's next for you? What's coming in love? Okay, well, this is good. Okay. So perhaps this person walked away from you, your last person, or maybe you're just feeling like looking around and seeing couples and feeling alone, abandoned, isolated. But you're being strong and you also have your angels watching out for you. Okay, so if things aren't working out with people, say you're going on dates and you're just not getting a lot of callbacks or things are just not working out, you're being protected. Okay, so this is all divine and it's for a reason. I know it's not fun, but that so far it looks like you're just feeling alone, kind of feeling like one shoe, like you lost your other shoe. Let's see. All right, the devil. Now, you could have some addiction issues, or maybe you're obsessed with somebody from your past and you're comparing everybody to that. Let's get a little bit more. What's next in your love life? A new start, great. The Hanged Man and Justice. Well, first of all, you could have been going through like a really taxing legal battle. Maybe you're going through a divorce. Like that could mean, look, divorces take a long time. You can decide to get divorced and separate and not be together and be moved on with other people. And still the divorce doesn't get finalized for a year or more. So maybe you're kind of obsessed or well, and if anybody's ever been through a divorce, you understand it's not something that's an easy process. Even if you're not in love with the person, it's still, you know, it's not an easy process. So this could be that you're maybe have been going through a divorce, and because maybe your energy was a bit angry or intense or be, and it, of course it will be. So it looks like maybe you've been struggling. Maybe your partner left you, and you're trying to be strong and find somebody else, but it looks like you're still tied to the past situation. Could definitely have been a divorce. But there isn't, looks like you wanted to make a new start. But again, there's that stagnation and that stuckness. So let's see what is coming. A new beginning right by the Fool. I love it. New beginning, but it's also requiring you to take action. So if you're just kind of sitting around and being like, I gave up on dating, I'm not doing this anymore. The Chariot, very good news. Action, action, action. All right, so that means I would expect some good action. What's coming? Oh my gosh. 9 of Wands. See, what this is, this keeps showing me that it's like you get ready to take off, and then so I'm going to recommend that there's some cleansing and clearing that needs to be done from the past. You can do that by inviting Archangel Michael in and asking him to cut the cords between you and a person, you and a situation. You can contact me. I do different kind of oils and candles to help you heal, to help you, or you could take a bath in some rosemary and Epsom salt. But regardless, you've got to do some purging here, because whatever happened in the past, it looks like you had a really rough divorce and you're defensive. Maybe you go through the ringer and you want to make a new start. It looks like you're going to, but you do need to let go of something, some kind of resentment or animosity that lingers around relationships for you. So let's see. Let's get a new deck. What is next? Oh, the Sun. That's good. Illumination and growth in this deck. This is based off the Rider-Waite, soul contract, justice. Okay, again, we have the Justice. So 2 justices. Two of Swords. It looks like, first of all, you have done a lot of growth and a lot of work and a lot of improvement since your situation, whatever that may have been, that was kind of ugly. It looks like even though this is that your past is a little over, it looks like it's hard for you to decide if you want to kind of stay in it or wait for it or work it out or make a new start of it, or maybe you just can't decide if you even want to be in a relationship again, because after we get beat up, it's not relationships are tough. You know, they're beautiful and amazing, but they can also be really painful and life altering. So let's see. The World, cycle completion. So I'm going to say, first of all, the past is the past and it's over. So if you're kind of stuck about going back, no, you need to, that is a completed cycle and it's time to move forward. And you want to, and you know this, but somehow you get stuck. Let's see. Ace of Swords, breakthrough and awareness. All right. So you're ready. You're like on the precipice. You're right there. You're like standing there and you just don't know if you want to put your toe over that line. Get a little bit more here. Let's do something different. I want to know about their next lover. Come on, tell me about their next lover. 888. New opportunities and abundance are coming your way. Well, that's great. We'll take that always. So it looks like you were kind of dating around. Maybe you were going through a divorce or separation of some sort and kind of like back and forth dealing with that aggravation. Maybe dating, but since your energy wasn't like, it wasn't your normal energy. If you're aggravated, even if you put on a nice outfit and smile, it's our energetic imprint, you know? So I guess you maybe were just not ready, but you're just about ready. So I'm expecting new love to come very soon. And this is great. Beard, maturity. So looks like, first of all, you've matured, and it looks like your next person might be a little older than you. Okay, we got 3. I'm going to take them. Hammer, force, Cupid, love and desire, enthusiasm, excitement, and more. There's somebody new. So there's going to be somebody new. This is, you're not going to go back to the past. You've grown, you've learned, looks like you've been through a lot and you've been hurt. And you've done your work and you've been strong and you've healed. There's maybe a little bit more of a push, do some cleansing, clearing. You've matured. And you're going to attract, and look, this person's going to come in like you're going to know. They're a force, a hammer, a force. They're going to come in and like boom, you're going to be hit with Cupid inspo. And it's going to be exciting. And this is beautiful. So there's going to be somebody new. Let's see, can we get a little bit of a sign as to when we can expect this person to come around? When can we expect this person to come around? Destruction. So maybe they're going through a divorce, or maybe they're going through something, and that's why it's been such a hold up, because your person hasn't been ready yet. Let's get a little bit more. News, fear, abandoned, return, material world. All right. Looks like this person is dealing with a bunch of their own problems. Maybe they're still hung up on their ex. And it looks like it was, maybe they're afraid because they don't want to get a divorce and lose half their money, or maybe they're afraid because this person was taking care of them. They will return for you. Separation, victim, twin flame. Okay. Your person is going through a similar situation as to what you just were going through, and they are healing. They're kind of in a victim mode, whatever. It looks like there was some financial fallout from their separation with their person, and they're just getting their act together. So let's maybe get some messages from your future person to you. What would they say to you? Well, because if this is twin flames, then you guys are connected on the 5D. You guys are connected no matter where, even if you're not, on the same planet. So let's see. What does your new person want to say to you? I don't think I can take your action right now. Well, that's weird. I got spooked. Not the same person that you remember. So this could actually, now this is kind of looking a little bit like maybe you dated them, and maybe like when you both were going through your separations, you got together and then they decided to go back, and however, and that was all for a reason, because you had to do your own healing. Maybe they said they were going to go back to their person because, maybe both were getting a divorce or getting out of a relationship, and then they were going home and they said they were going to go back. Regardless, they got scared, they've changed, and they will come back for you. So this could be somebody new, but I don't think it's like somebody you were in a long-term serious relationship with. It looks like you were getting out of something. You guys kind of crossed paths. It wasn't the right timing, but they'll be back. Okay, well, that's what's next for you in love. Thank you so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. Please comment and let me know if this resonated with you or what you think. Until the next time, I wish you all the best. Hello and welcome to you guys, number 2, who picked the red jasper. Putting it over here because there's a light. I don't know if you can see it then. You probably can't see how beautiful and the intricacies, but all right. So what is up? What's going on with you? What can you expect? What's next in your love life? Let's find out what's next in your love life. Remember, this is just a general reading. Well, let's see what's next in your love life. You're going to get back together with an ex. You're going to meet someone new. What's the deal? All right. These kind of want to come out too. So we've got 3 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, 10 of Swords, Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. All right. So what's currently going on with you is it looks like you had a decision to make. Maybe you were in something that was very stable, very happy, very, long term. You had a decision you were planning for a long time, you had a decision to make, and it looks like you decided to end it. What's coming now is it looks like a choice between 2 guys, 2 people. So this is a Knight of Cups, water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Knight of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. So it looks like you ended something, and now maybe you're kind of dating around, but there's 2 guys here who are interested in you. Maybe one is you have a little more passion for, and maybe one is a little more financially secure. Decisions, but let's see. It may not be one or the other. It could be someone else. So let's see. What's coming next for you in love? Queen of Wands. Ooh, High Priestess. The sun. All right. Well, you're a powerful person. Okay. You're extremely intuitive yourself. You're strong and you know your value, you know your worth. So what's coming next is it looks like maybe you got into this relationship when you were at a lower vibration and there was some growth and you grew into yourself and maybe you're a queen now. And you know, a knight is good, but they're not a king. So looks like you worked on and developed your spirituality. Maybe you started doing yoga. Maybe you started getting into tarot cards. Maybe you started taking gong baths. Who knows how you did it? It doesn't matter. There's a lot of different strokes for different folks. Regardless, though, it looks like you did do this. You grew into your worth, developed your psychic ability, and you see things clearly now. So that's great because that means you're resonating really high. So I would expect a high partner to come in. Ooh, deception. Well, let's get a little more on that. Now, this could be for somebody who's interested in women, or it doesn't have to be, because I don't like to assign a gender role. We all have masculine and feminine energy. This kind of looks like maybe you were in a relationship with somebody who was like kind of too attached to their mother. And she was making problems for you guys. Maybe she held the purse strings for some reason, but seems like there was whatever. You kind of know your worth at this point. It helped you grow, and you're not going to take this anymore. You're not going to take lies and deception or sneaky behavior. So let's see what is coming next. Options. Queen of Cups, Knight of Wands. All right. Well, perhaps the person you have your eye on, if you do, has a couple of people interested in him. There's a lot of options, and so this could even be like maybe you're dating somebody, and you know you haven't committed, and you think that they're seeing a lot of other women. They have a lot of options. It looks like you're going to find your king. So this is the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, but it's also, you got all the queens here and the Empress. So you have the High Priestess. You've definitely done a lot of work on yourself as far as developing all of your skills as your masculine and your feminine energy. You got your money together, you've got your act together, and it looks like what's going to come next for you is could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, doesn't have to be, but this is a very dynamic, strong, warm, but passionate man. So that's what is coming next for you. So this is going to be somebody that you may have got dated a couple of times. You had your eye on them, you knew them, but you just thought they were a little bit of a player. Let's see. Let's get some more messages here. What is their next love going to be like? What is their next love going to be like? Union, karmic partner, mask, and mute. It looks like you're going to get into a relationship with somebody who's a karmic partner, which is great. Okay, however, it's not really the ultimate. So the next relationship, I'm going to say you guys definitely have some stuff to work out, some karmic issues to work out. Let's get a little more information. Communication and devotion. There's going to be union, or perhaps this person was with a karmic partner and you were with a karmic partner and you had to get rid of them. You were wearing a mask and you felt like you couldn't communicate. You lost your voice. This person is going to be communication and devotion. Observer. So they're kind of even maybe watching you right now, or you're watching them. So that's what I have to say. Your next person is going to be very King of Wands. And this is a nice couple because he's a little stronger as far as going out and getting things, and she's more receptive, and it's a beautiful balance. So I'd say let's try to get a little sign. I don't know if we can, but let's try to find out, like, when can we expect this to happen? Is it going to be, next week, next month, next year? Wasp, jealousy. I think you guys definitely have your eyes on each other. Unlock. 666. Oh, wait. Raise your vibration, choose peace and harmony in your thoughts with others. All right. Maybe you have a little bit of a jealousy issue. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I have a lot of Scorpio in my chart, so I get it. Um, you need to raise your vibration, okay? Out of any kind of jealousy, out of any kind of fear, because you do feel like this person has a lot of options. Doesn't matter, they want you. So know your worth, unlock it, get rid of this jealousy because there's enough to go around for everybody. Okay, when we're jealous, that just means that we feel like we're not good enough or we're not going to get, or somebody's going to come along and take what's ours. And that can't happen. It's not going to happen. So don't worry about that. Work on raising your vibration. Work on just staying calm. Say this protection. This union is protected. Okay. And then I'm going to take this as the summer as to when. So, but don't worry because this relationship is protected. So whatever's going on in the three-dimensional world, it's being cooked, it's being delivered, and it looks like you should be in this around the summertime. So great. I hope that helped. I'm wishing you all of the best. And if you want a full personal reading where we can really dig into your situation, you can do that on my website, astrologywithbetty.com. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Hello and welcome to those of you who chose the beautiful turquoise, number 3. All right, let's see what's going on. What's going on with you? So what's next in your love life? What can you expect to happen? First, let's ask Spirit to tell us. This one wants to come out, but I'm going to take it. What we want to ask here is a little bit about what's your current state? Like, where are you now? Okay, the Tower. So it looks like there was just a breakup. You are not doing very well. Your world was just turned upside down and you're feeling a little stressed out. You're feeling a little confused, definitely sad. Just there was a bomb that hit your world. Okay, so that's kind of your energy currently. Take a couple of breaths. All right. It looks like there was a breakup here, maybe with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Okay, this person, whatever they did, you feel like they destroyed you. All right, so what can we expect now? What's going to happen next? What's going to be next in your love life? Lovers, the Hermit, and Ace of Cups. All right, I kind of had this feeling, but it looks like you're going to get back together with your ex, okay? And you just need some time apart. It looks like, yes, it was a very stable relationship, but something really crazy hit. Maybe there was an affair, there was a breakup, there was a huge argument, there was something that changed the fabric of your relationship, okay? However, it looks like there's going to require some time apart. And then there'll be a new beginning. So let's just get a little more detail. Let's try to find out like what happened. Because I'm going to say this is somebody who is really hung up on their ex, fresh out of a breakup, and honestly, it looks like you guys will reunite. But let's get a little more detail here. What's going to happen next for this person? What can we expect to happen here? What's going to happen next? Page of Pentacles, Devil, Ten of Swords. All right. Well, you guys are like obsessed with each other. This was kind of toxic here. It was absolutely an ending, but let's see. Now, you want to be very careful here, too, because this could be trying to warn you. If you have a breakup, and we've all been there, I know I have, okay, and you're just not thinking straight, okay? You're upset, you're hurt, and you're just kind of fragile. We're not thinking straight when we're in that situation. Don't get any ideas to go talking to this person or sending them letters or anything like that, because right now you need to be integrating all of the pain. Pain carries tremendous wisdom. Nobody wants to sit in it, and I get that, but you need to sit in it. It looks like you're trying to, maybe you're drinking too much or running around or going out or maybe watching too many pick cards. But look, this has got to end. The dynamic here. The dynamic has, it was a very painful ending. Things need to change. So let's see. What can we expect to happen? What can we expect to happen with these two? What's going to happen with these two? King of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Two of Swords. So it looks like your person is actually very strong. We got two kings on the board here. So passionate, successful. Maybe they are a very, maybe they're a very sought after person. Maybe they're a high quality partner, and maybe you were jealous. Maybe you were obsessed with them and harassing them whenever they went out. That could be it. And it ended. So let's see. Right now, nobody's made a decision. He hasn't, you haven't, he, whatever. I just say that. I don't mean anything by it. I'm older and that's how I grew up, so it's hard for me to change my languaging. But anyway, I don't mean to insult or offend anybody. I love all of you dearly. What's going to happen? What's going to happen here? Well, let's get some advice. What should you do currently? What should you do currently? We got another Tower. And this is a divine, when things break like this one says divine intervention. So you need to kind of sit in, right now, you're freaking out. And I think that you need to, in a healthy way, grieve, kind of sit with the feelings, demand for the, demand for the wisdom, say, Spirit, I demand to see the wisdom in this situation, and just sit and breathe. Five of Swords, mind games and control. High Priestess. Right, it looks like maybe this person was lying to you, or maybe cheating, or perhaps you thought that. Right now, what you need to do is stop focusing on the negativity that happened. Demand to see the wisdom. Pull upon your High Priestess, your hidden knowledge. There's so much grace if you sit in the pain, breathe, and demand to see the wisdom in it, okay? And then you will get the answers. So what's going to happen with these two? Are you guys going to get back together? Guide. Will they get back together? Fifth dimension. All right, so you are in contact still, like in your dreams, and that's why you want to work on kind of trying to calm down a little bit, because they are attached. They can feel your energy. You guys are connected on that, telepathic, emotional level. You may be dreaming a lot about them. And, there's a God. So you guys are being connected in the fifth dimension. You need to try and calm down a little bit so the energy can clear, so some new movement can come, because you guys are connected and feeling each other. And if they're feeling you all fragmented and staticky, that's how they're going to feel. And it's not going to want to come to you because it's icky, not that you're icky. I'm not saying that at all. We've all been there. I have. Okay. But we've got to try and settle it. So it's like we threw a big boulder into a pool and it's rippling and rippling. We got to let it just settle. Let it sit. Let it settle. That's what you need to do. Just sit with the ripples. There's nothing you can do about that right now. And then it will calm down and settle. So what's going to happen? Received. Signs. All right, so you guys are getting signs. The signs are received, the connection. You definitely have a spiritual connection. That's why it's super important to go through your process so you can clear out this energy, so there can be some movement on the 3-day. Free will. Fresh start. Settling. Summer. New direction. All right. Right now, you got to leave this alone. And I don't think you should even go out and date right now, because you need to kind of just sit with yourself and kind of reflect on maybe your contribution to what went wrong in this relationship. And by no means am I blaming you, but there's always two to tango. So maybe think about, this is a great time for you to do some healing. Maybe you had a difficult childhood. Maybe you don't know how to receive love. Maybe you're just insecure, or you could be jealous, or maybe this person was making you that way. They were playing mind games. This is a general reading. It's going to be different for everybody. You're both getting signs. They are received. Right now, there's free will, but this is going to settle down and take a new direction. I believe that the next time you guys will really communicate. Now, this isn't like, F you or I hate you. I'm not talking about like little stupid texting. This is like sitting down and communicating to try to talk about making a fresh start. That will be in the summer. Okay, so let's see. Anything else? Right now, it looks like they're caught up in the material world. They're just kind of like trying to focus on work, trying to focus on building themselves. I think they're just as upset as you are, except they handle it very differently. You're probably more emotional and they're a little just more linear. And right now, it looks like they're just working and trying, and that's what they're doing. Well, that's good. So let's get 3 messages from your person to you. What would they say to you? What from their higher self? I can't take this anymore. Well, maybe that's what they've said to you. Maybe it does look, and if this isn't for you, then it's not for you. But it does look like maybe there was some jealousy, maybe going through their phone or asking them where they were, not believing them, not trusting them. And this isn't not about, it's not a great thing, but I'm saying it's not your fault. Maybe you were lied to. Maybe have been abandoned maybe in your past. So, but they can't take it anymore. So it's not because they don't love you. I just think they're tired of the situation. 2 more messages. It's really hard for me to open up. That's what I'm getting. It looks like you're really open and they're like more of a reserved person. It was really me, not you. Okay. Well, maybe you were being that way because you felt they were very closed off and they wouldn't open up to you. So you were trying to open them up, like crack them like a walnut. And they didn't like that. It's hard for them to open up. And they know that the demise was their fault. And so if they did some things to you that felt like very Five of Swords, which would be, just lying to you, just playing games with you, running hot and cold, they know that that was their fault. Let's get one more message here. I'm trying to do the honorable thing. I look at your picture often. I've looked you up online to see what you've been up to. I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. All right, well, look, they're thinking of you. They're looking at your social media. So pull your act together. Get your hair done. Buy a new outfit. Get your nails done. Buy some new makeup. Get yourself all dolled up. Put up a couple of pictures of you looking hot and having a good time, smiling. I wouldn't shove another person in there as far as like trying to make them jealous. But work on raising your vibration. Right now, you're separated and it's for a reason. And it's for you to go in and do your personal work, your healing. So that when you do guys come back together and sit down and see what you can make of this, you're going to be a different person in a higher vibration. And so will they. I would expect that what's coming next for you in love is your ex returning around the summertime. Now that could be August. Go out, have fun, find something to do. Sign up for a class, a pottery class, a wine tasting class, something that you have to do, like even one night a week where you just get out, socialize, and don't just sit around thinking about them. Don't obsess. The faster you can clear this negativity and get more settled, the faster, because they feel you. They can feel you. Okay, so just try to settle down. Take your time, but don't be stagnant about it. All right, well, this looks good. I'd say right now I'm sorry that you're upset, and it looks like you're probably going to be that way for a little bit, but do some breath work, do some yoga, go try to find what works for you. Take a walk in nature, call up some old friends, and just try to calm down and then look at this with a higher new perspective and pay attention to your dreams because you guys are connected in the astral and there's guides that are bringing you towards each other. Right, I hope that this helped. If I'd love to hear what's going on with you in the comments, and you can always book a personal reading on my website, astrologywithbetty.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you all of the best. I'm sending you so much healing love and light.